What's going on, guys? This is a really quick video of a little thing that I just acquired. Um, I like to have keychain tools and all that kind of stuff. Right now I've got a Pocket Tools Bruiser, on my keychain, which is just, a stainless steel, stonewashed stainless steel little tool with a bottle opener and pry bar and one of those O2 tank key openers and all that kind of stuff. And it's nice to have, and it works well. It's very unobtrusive on the keychain, very low profile and all that kind of stuff. So I like having that. But recently I was able to buy a knife, and it was packaged with this Atwood Lanslide lanyard kind of thing. Basically this titanium bead. It's anodized purple, and he just packaged it into it and included it within the price, and I thought it was a pretty good deal, so I decided to just pull for it, and so I got it. And I'm not a big lanyard guy, nor am I kind of a bling guy. I don't really care too much for that stuff. I like the knives the way they are. But this one was particularly special because it has the Strider spanner tool on it. So you guys know I've been using, I haven't really been using, I made this a spanner tool for my Strider, and it works fine. Basically you put this in here on the pivot, and then those edges, this is from a chain, Shimano chain link type spanner tool or whatever, and I had to shave it down with some heavy grit sandpaper. And it works fine, but sometimes it's kind of hard to leverage this against the knife as you're using another tool. So, but again, Hinder makes Strider tools, and it costs $175. It costs an expensive knife, just for a little tool to take apart your Strider or to adjust the pivot should there be any side-to-side blade play or anything like that. PSD makes some tools that Monkey Edge sells, but it's either just like a crank thing that you can't really carry around with you, or it's a bit, so you have to have some kind of bit driver to use that. And it kind of just didn't make any sense to pay $40, $50, $60 for a tool like that. So when this came up, I just jumped up at the opportunity. It's got this rubber O-ring, that you can put around this little track in the middle of this bead here, and it just sits perfectly right here on, it fits right there in the spanner, I think, yeah, right there. And so you can just hold this with your hex wrench and adjust your pivot, and then just throw this back on your lanyard, or even a keychain potentially, should you put like some paracord through here, and it could just be a very just a little cool thing to include on your keychain, and it's small enough that it's not going to get in the way, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Peter Atwood, he makes all these keychain tools, titanium, S30V, CPM3V, and all that kind of stuff, stuff that's similar to like this DPX Mr. DPX tool or whatever, or this Bruiser, and they're expensive. They sometimes cost $100, $200, and I mean, more power to him. That's awesome, but yeah, I can't spend $200 for a little keychain tool. But this essentially being free, when it's normally $40 to $60, yeah, I couldn't pass up the opportunity. So now I have a more official Strider tool, so I'm pretty stoked about that. This is made out of titanium, obviously, and it's anodized, and it's just a little cool bead to have, and I'll just keep it on this little lanyard, and maybe, I don't know, maybe either strap it to one of my knives. I don't plan to put it on the Strider because the lanyard hole and all, I mean, you can see on this lanyard hole the knife blade is just cutting right into it. And you see that? I open it up and then close it. So it just cuts right. If I put a lanyard in the lanyard hole, it's going to cut it open eventually. So anyway, so that's the Peter Atwood. This is the Landslide. There's also one called the span slide or something. That's also very similar to this. So anyway, it's a really cool tool. Just wanted to show that off to you guys and just let you know that that's out there. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys on the next vid.